In from the office yet again. Give you guys a few minutes to come on in to the chat. Usually takes you guys about 3 minutes to get in here. So we will kill a couple of minutes waiting on y'all. So hurry it up. Nah, I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. But yeah, usually takes you guys a few minutes to come in. So we're just going to wait for some people to get into the chat as we do. And we'll get into it. We got some stories to cover. We got some news to cover. We got some price action to cover. Market's pumping very, very nicely right now, guys. Absolutely love to see that. Love to see that. Liquidity, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. First one here. Just waiting for the chat to fill up a little bit, guys. So yeah, streaming from the office. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Liquidity, this is why we DCA and hodl. Exactly. Exactly. My portfolio looks fantastic today. Hopefully all of yours do too. Solo, well, look what popped up on my screen. Cheers. Red Bull gives me wings. Not sponsored by Red Bull. But I do need them when I'm running the bar at night on weekends. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Make sure you guys smash a like and subscribe on the way in. This market is looking juicy right now, guys. Probably, going to be honest with you though, guys, probably going to see a bit of a correction tomorrow, right? Liquidity, how's the nightclub been, Rob? Since the year you started helping out. Hope you've been good. Well, Liquidity, what I can tell you is this. The very first night that I started here, there was 40 people in the entire bar, 40. Now we're at capacity almost every night. Capacity is about not a massive place, 500 people. So pretty good. Neil, yo, great day today. Excited for Jasmine and XCN and a few others. Yes, exactly. Like I said, guys, there probably is going to be a little bit of a correction tomorrow, though, right? So, I mean, BTC is already kind of down a little bit. It reached as high as 64.6, almost 64.7. It's back down to 63.8. It's not terrible. We had a great close across the board for most projects. H bar is almost 6 cents, guys. We had a good recovery today. SCI network's up 17.7%. Wow. Bitcoin 5%. Bitcoin's up 5%, which is pretty good for one day for a project with the market cap of Bitcoin. Jasmine up to a $1.14 billion market cap, up 4.1%. Guys, here's my concern though. There's still only 88 million in volume, right? That's not great. Liquidity, more than 10xing even the bar business. Yeah, we 10x in everything we do, baby. That's what we do. 10x lifestyle, right? When I'm putting weights on the flat bench press, 10x that shit, right? 10x it. GT, what's up, man? So, Rob, I watch all your videos, even though I'm not in your lives much, but I'm always watching. I appreciate you, Solo. I see your comments, too. I see a lot of your comments and stuff, man. I appreciate you, brother. I definitely appreciate you, man. So, yeah, I think because we don't have much volume right now, guys, tomorrow we're probably going to see a bit of a correction. So take that into consideration, right? I can't tell you what to do with your money, but again, take it into consideration, right? If we see a correction tomorrow, it might be a good DCA opportunity tomorrow, right? William, is it really good sign to see Myria make moves like this? I got my bags packed. Of course it's a good sign. Let me check out Myria. What's Myria doing right now? I know it was up like 18% yesterday, and it was up another like 14% today. How's it doing today? Ooh, it's up 10% still today, eh? It's looking pretty good. It's up 46% on the week, guys. I have been, if you're on the Patreon or you're one of the members of the channel, then you're well aware of my buy alerts, and you're well aware that I have been buying Myria over the last few weeks like crazy, right? And I'm up 46% on the week because of all of my purchasing, guys. Get over to the Patreon to get the buy alerts on what we're buying and what we're selling, guys, right? Get over there, get that stuff. We also do day trading videos on altcoins. We do TA on them so you can potentially day trade or swing trade some altcoins and stuff like that. Liquidity. You've been calling these altcoin bottoms for a bit too. Yeah, we have been just calling it like crazy, man. Which just seems like hit after hit after hit. And I'm telling you right now, speaking of that, guys, I'll tell you right now, the next one I'm calling for a juicy pump, Caspa. Now, why, you might ask, why Caspa? Well, I have an AMA that Binance just did this morning with Caspa, right? In regards to Caspa, and I'll probably live stream that AMA tomorrow. But what I want you to take out of that is that Caspa is on the brink of a spot listing on Binance, guys. They recently, like a couple of months ago, they listed it for futures. And then now they're doing this. Now they've done this AMA, and they say that they're getting ready. They're getting ready to list Caspa, guys. A blind man could see it, right? So for me, Caspa, about to get listed on Binance, about to see a lot of liquidity start to pour into Caspa, guys. You're going to see a lot of people flow into Caspa that are on Binance that have up to this point been unable to get it, right? So keep an eye on Caspa for a big run. Crypto Trucker, put that Red Bull down. Get a beer for Jasmine. Grab a beer. I wish I could, man, but I'm working right now. I'm working. I'm actually double working because I'm running this place and I'm streaming with you guys. So I'm working twice as hard right now. Have you ever seen a man work twice as hard while sitting in a chair? Facts. What's up, man? Stevie Wonder begs to differ. Begs to differ. Even Stevie Wonder knows Caspa's about to run, baby. Absolutely. He just called to say bye, Caspa. Hoover Jam, thoughts on Swift? We're mega bullish on Swift up in here, man. Mega bullish on Swift. I hold a fat ass bag of Swift. Very, very bullish on Swift. A lot of people are calling for $1 for Swift. I think 40, 50 cents would be completely realistic. But as I always say, I will be out around 10, 15 cents, and I will walk away with my my money happily. So, but I am ultra bullish on Swift, very much so. Very, very much so. So, what else do we got, guys? FET's up 18.6%. Having a good day. Having a good day. But let's get into some of the news. See what's going on around the crypto market, guys. Guys, something big is coming. I really do believe that's like a big move is coming. $162 million in USDC was minted about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, something like that. So a lot of USDC a lot of stable coins are being minted right now. Here's another thing too. I did a short on it earlier, guys. $6.5 billion worth of short liquidations is going to happen if Bitcoin hits or breaks through 69K. That's going to propel us through all new all-time highs. A short squeeze of that magnitude at 69K, boom, Bitcoin's breaking straight through that 73K level, in my opinion. But we got to get there first. Funky says, aha, gotcha. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Also, guys, listen, people occasionally ask me what I think about Tron, right? And I don't talk about Tron because I'm not a fan of Justin Sun. I'm not a fan of Tron, right? And Tron's been doing things because of meme coins and stuff like that, right? And then sure enough, today, Justin Sun moves $729 million worth of BTC without a DAO vote. That's not decentralization, guys. That's not decentralization, right? Sorry, but that's why I stay away from Justin Sun, and that's why I stay away from Tron. You might like Tron, and that's fine, but I don't. RJ 2010. Hara's doing Hara things. He just be patient and wait when the move is up. Yes, I agree, man. I agree. I just did a video earlier today talking about all of the traveling and appearances that Hara has been doing over this last year. He's been from East Denver to Dubai to Vietnam to South Korea, like all over the place. This guy, he's a beast. Europe, he's a beast. He works harder than I do. William, Myria is my current DCA price is 203. Nice. That is a good entry point. Mine is very, very similar. I think we're pretty close on entry point, man. This dip over the last little while on Myria has allowed me to lower my cost average significantly. I think my cost average before was like a cent. Now it's like 203. So I've brought my cost average way down. Beebs, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Solo. I'm thinking of trading some of my Jasmy, about $1,500 worth for some Onyx, which would give me over $1 million. What do you guys think? I think you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, man. I never recommend people do that. Unless, I mean, if you're looking at long-term holds, then you shouldn't be selling one of your long-term holds to buy more of a different long-term hold, right? You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. What I would say is I would just use fresh powder, new powder to start to accumulate XCN, and I would leave my Jasmy bags alone. That's just my opinion. Obviously not financial advice, but that's my opinion on it, right? It never benefits you to rob Peter just to pay Paul, right? Junior, when we get in Swift on the show, Rob, we still bullish, right? Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I haven't reached out to Swift team yet for an interview. I could reach out and see if I can get anybody on the channel. I did just have a live stream with Rural Black about 2 weeks ago. We talked Swift. He dropped some more Swift Alpha, but that's actually a subject that I want to talk about in this stream, guys. Is that question? I did a video on this a little while ago, right? And that is that people ask me, especially with stuff like Swift, they say, is Swift still a good hold? Is Swift still a good buy? Or whatever it is, right? Cardano, whatever it is. Like, is this still a good hold? Is it still a good buy? Guys, no news is not bad news, right? Don't let recency bias shake you out of your bags, right? Just because you haven't heard any updates from the project doesn't mean it's not still a good project. If the fundamentals of the project have not changed, right? The team hasn't changed, the fundamentals haven't changed, the direction of the project hasn't changed. Literally nothing has changed from the time you bought it. You should still have the same level of confidence in it than you had when you bought it, right? If nothing bad has happened, there's nothing to worry about in my opinion, right? We're still ultra bullish on Swift, absolutely. For me, the reason I'm not doing very many videos on Swift right now is because, one, not many people watch them, and two, at the end of the day, I tend to talk more about the things that I'm currently filling bags on, mostly, right? And right now I'm working on, I'm working on Myria. If you're a member of the channel or the Patreon, you know that, and XCN, right? But nothing bad has happened with Swift. I still hold all my Swift. I'm still ultra bullish on Swift. They don't. There's not much news to talk about right now for it, right? I suppose I could just make some shit up. I mean, you know, I'm just messing with you. Andrew, will the lockup of let me scroll back. Will the lockup of Jasmine through partnerships with Sony and others in time for the bull run? I wouldn't be. That's a long-term accumulative effect thing that we're talking about there when it comes to the lockup in terms of partnerships and collaborations, right? That's a longer-term goal, like 2028, 2029. It's not something that's going to be, immediately impactful. Doug, what's up, man? Good evening. Jasmine will go boom soon. Hara and Sato will send it the project. Perfect timing for the bull run. Exactly. I agree. Funky picked up more Swift this morning, but also put a little into GST. GST's down 90% on me, so I figured, yeah, hey, lower your cost average. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Storm, what is Myria? I haven't seen any videos on it. I did a couple of videos on Myria. People don't watch them. Myria is a Web3 gaming platform where other games come to build on top of like Gala. Very, very similar project to Gala, right? In fact, it's so similar that the max supply, like the tokenomics are the same. And Gala went all the way up to about 82, 83 cents in the last bull run. So if Myria can even do, 75% of that, get to like 60 cents or so, 55, 60 cents, it would be a steal, right? So I'm very bullish on Myria Web3 gaming play. We already have some pretty prominent projects building on Myria. Mora Games is a big one that I talk about quite often as well. So I'm definitely bullish on Myria. What else do we got? Funky. Be ready for the meme season. Yes. Rick, hey Rob, do you think the peak of the bull run when do I think? I've done separate videos talking about this, and I've talked about it over on the Patreon quite a bit. I believe that, listen, I even did a video breaking it all down for you guys, right? So the peak of the bull run, if you average out all the other bull runs, the peak of the bull run is around 510 days after the halving. Okay, so it's about 510 days from the top of from the halving to the top of the market cycle. Okay, so that would put the top, if we take that average over the last 3 cycles and we apply it to this one, that would put the top of this market cycle around September 12th, 2025, give or take three weeks, right? Give or take 3 weeks. That is roughly when you would be targeting for the top of this cycle, in my opinion. Funky, poor Gala, they dropped their Web3 gaming. Yeah, I know, man. That was like their bread and butter. That's what they were known for. So now they're stepping away. Gala stepping away from gaming is like, that's like Cardano stepping away from being a layer 1. What the hell are you then, right? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but, I had to get out of Gala a long time ago because the direction seemed, it seemed like they didn't really have a direction. So I just kind of got out of it. They were building really, really well through the first half of this bear market, though. They were doing fantastic things. They really were. They went from being one of the hardest working teams development-wise in this bear market to being one of the biggest disappointments in this bear market, in my opinion. So, Rick, will the peak change based on, no, it won't. No, it won't change based on the president. The 4-year cycles, listen, guys, even C19, okay? Literally that incident shut down the entire world, without exaggerating, shut down the entire world, our entire society across the world for 2 years, right? You couldn't go to work. You couldn't go to the grocery store. You couldn't sit at a table in a restaurant. You couldn't do nothing. People were fighting over toilet paper. Okay. Even so, the whole world came to a screeching halt because of that. And even that could not stop the 4-year cycle from playing out on time. If the entire world stopping for 2 years couldn't stop the 4-year cycle from playing out, nothing's stopping it, in my opinion. Chris, what's up, Rob? Thanks for all the research on XCN situation. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. Nacho, what's up, man? What do you think of our... I think it's great. I think 2 pro-crypto candidates joining forces, fantastic. Facts, been saying for months and months, get out of Gala and just about all the coins from the last one. Yeah, no, absolutely. Facts. I remember like a year and a half ago, Facts, you were telling people to get out of Gala. I do remember that, man. Time will tell, but I'm pretty confident on that statement. Yeah. No, I remember you saying that like a year and a half ago about Gala, telling people to get out of Gala. I do remember you saying that, man. Rick, thanks for all the info. No problem, man. Jetpack, what's up, man? What's good? Nacho, I worked at Costco throughout the pandemic. I remember the toilet paper. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Just a random thing, eh? Like toilet paper. That's what we're going crazy for. Toilet paper. Screw the baby food. Get the toilet paper. Consolidated my portfolio down to 16 tokens from 25. Nice. Good plan, man. Good plan. You want to be able to control your portfolio at the top of the bull run, right? Lord of the Realm, what's up, fam? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So what else do we have for news, guys? We talked about Justin Sun. Storm, if most coins won't reach their previous all-time highs, are we being too hopeful? Who said that most coins were not reaching their all-time highs? That's, to me, that's like, that's misinformation. Because, listen, I've been through 3 bull runs, okay? And 3 cycles. And one thing I can tell you is that 90% of altcoins go into price discovery. 90% of them break into new all-time highs, right? The only ones that don't are dinosaur projects that end up dying off because the teams stopped developing in the bear markets, stopped creating partnerships, stopped developing, stopped everything, and just, like EOS, right? EOS, stuff like Dash, right? They just stopped, developing, stopped working, essentially, right? But everything else essentially goes into price discovery mode for the most part. You have your outliers, you have projects who, just kind of die out and stuff like that. That's just natural, right? But for the most part, most projects go into price discovery mode. I know that there's a lot of talk from people saying, oh, most projects are not going to go into new all-time highs. They say that every cycle. You hear that every 4-year cycle. Next 4-year cycle, at this time, I promise you, people will be saying the same thing. People say the same thing. It's different people saying the same stuff. We've already topped. Coins aren't going into price discovery. Bear market's already begun. You will know when we're in a bear market. I promise you, you will know. You know those really bad red days where everything's down like 20, 25%, right? And people are like, oh, it's a bear market. We're going into a bear market. That day where you're like, holy crap, when you're on your way from the top of the bull run to the bottom of the next bear market, that 25% drop on everything, that happens every day. There is no 25% drop and then a 20% recovery the next day and then then sideways. That's not how falling into a bear market works. Falling into a bear market is like 25% down every single freaking day for 12 months, right? There is no, you will know when we're going into a bear market. I'll just say that. You will know, right? So, um, thoughts on Bricks coin? I got to look more into that, man. Bruno's in the house. What's up, buddy? With my own research, I believe, Rob. Nice, nice, nice. SCI, it's nice and cheap. Yes. Well, it's up 17.4% right now. But I agree with you. It's still nice and cheap. Absolutely. XEN Jasmine Swift is going to be my life change. Yes. Me too, brother. Me too. Lord of the Realm, I wish I didn't load up on Gala last winter. At least I'm diversified enough. I mean, Gala will still have a bit of a bull run. Don't get me wrong. Gala's not going to completely die off and not, you know, not pump. But Gala also will likely not go into new all-time highs. And there are reasons for that, despite what I was just saying. There's extenuating circumstances. Now, Gala did a token migration, which is not necessary. I know John doesn't like it, but it's not necessarily the death of a project. The problem with Gala's migration is that they ended up diluting their supply into circulation massively, right? That is why they won't go into price discovery. They dumped way too many tokens into circulation for that to happen, right? So in saying that, Gala will still have a good bull run. Will it go back to 82 cents? No, but it could go to 40 to 50 cents. Boomer, what's up, brother? Storm, thanks, Rob. I'm new here, and although I've bought crypto back in 2021, I stayed quiet, ignorant, and just lost money, to be honest. I want to learn, asking more questions. If you want to learn, what I would say, Storm, jump over to the Patreon, man. We have a 24-hour live chat going there. We do technical analysis training videos. We do a lot of one-on-one coaching sessions over there where we Zoom call you and we chat with you one-on-one about helping you understand the cycle. I would highly recommend jumping over to the Patreon. Andrew, is Aerodrome a good bet? Yes, in my opinion, it absolutely is a good bet. They are going to be like the premier TVL provider on base, in my opinion, right? They are going to be good. Jetpack Tokenomics. I bought XCN recently thanks to your videos. I'm wondering how long to hold, when to expect 18 cents. Storm Cycle, like I said, jump over to the Patreon, man. We do all that specific help you're looking for. That stuff, those are perks that we give over on the Patreon. So jump over there. We will help you with your entire portfolio over on the Patreon, right? We break it down. We help you restructure it if it needs to be restructured. We help you maximize your return on investment on your portfolio. So, AZ, market should be juicy by next May. Lord of the Realm, I'll be plenty happy at 20 cents Gala. No, you'll get a 20-cent Gala, in my opinion. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but 20 cents should be fairly simple for Gala. Okay, thanks. Definitely consider it. Absolutely. We got a great community over there on the Patreon. Great community. What else do we have for news, guys? So we talked about Caspa. They're going to get listed on Binance. It's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm telling you. DXY continues to dump, guys. So something big's coming. When you see as much stablecoin being minted as we have lately, and you see stuff like the potential of $6.5 billion potentially being liquidated in shorts if Bitcoin breaks 69K, and then you see the DXY dumping, guys. You see potential. I mean, Trump's looking stronger than ever. A lot of things are shaping up to something big coming. Rate cuts coming next month. Big things are coming, guys. I'm telling you, you can taste it in the air. You can taste it, right? David, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Hey, Rob, which ISO token do you think isn't worth holding during this bull run? Isn't worth holding? I'm gonna have to go with MIOTA. I'd have to say MIOTA. Just reached 1 mil of XCN. Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. David, perfect storm. Exactly, brother. Andrew, is Jasmine 50 cents in this year reasonable? At this point, I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. There's so many factors that are happening between now and the end of this year. We have a presidential election going on. We don't know how many rate cuts are going to happen. There's so much going on. We got tensions in the Middle East constantly.
Can you come to front desk, please?
And I'm being called on the radio. On my way. See how popular I am? Lord of the Realm, got my Caspa, Jasmine Swift bags, nice and full. Nice. Deepak, you're looking nice, man. Thank you so much. Just at the office, you know, doing my thing. Powell says that rate cuts are coming. We saw that. Then we have this Chang hard fork for Cardano coming up, guys. Will that send Cardano over $1? Potentially, yes. Holmes in the house, WF Capital. What's going on, man? Guys coming in at the end. Guys, I got to get over to the front and see what the hell's going on over there. I'm running a nightclub right now, so I'm at work. So I got to cut the stream there. Got to go get some stuff done. And guys, jump over to the Patreon. You don't want to miss what's going on over there, guys. We're doing crypto giveaways over there. We're doing one-on-one coaching sessions. We're doing swing trading videos. We're doing technical analysis training videos. Just the live chats constantly, 24-hour live chats open, guys. Great community over there. Get over to the Patreon, guys. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the live stream. Deuces, ooses.